right. We have been looking forward to having this conversation since we discussed the happenings that went down in Coquitlam. It's Drag Queen Storytime has become such a flashpoint for so many people. Intolerance meets inclusivity. It is really something to see the reactions involved with this particular event.
And the good thing was, yeah, it was loud, and yes, there were a lot of people, but the protesters, the people who were opposed to Drag Queen Storytime, only about that big. Way more people supporting them. And the drag queen at the center of it all is joining us now, the unstoppable Conni Smudge.
Oh my!
Oh, you look so lovely. Also
What a nice
known
intro.
as her boy name, Chris Bolton.
Chris Bolton.
So listen, you've been all over the world performing. This is what you do for a living. We think you're wonderful. Can you tell us, what was it like for you to be in the middle of that crowd and to see that?
I love you. Thanks for having me here. It was bizarre because I've been doing drag for almost 3 decades, and I've been doing story time for, I would say, almost a decade. Started it over in Vancouver Island, and yeah, there were some murmurs and some things like that, but I always approached the people on the Vancouver Island to like say, have you ever experienced a drag queen story time? Why do you come inside? And through that, they could see that we weren't grooming or perverts or sexualizing things. We were like literally Disney characters on crack, if you will. Like, I have children that look at me and they look up at me when I'm reading the books, and it's like I'm like the last unicorn. So I love it. And what I found is that it's really hard to hate up close.
That's a good line.
It
If we
is.
can just hold on, soak that up for a second.
Oh, Jodes.
It's hard to hate up close.
So all of these finger diddle-a-diddle-a-diddle, I'm not technology. I miss cassettes, okay? So I am not techie at all. Right here, nothing works for me. I can't even wear a watch. It goes backwards. So, but what I find is that when you do meet somebody and you actually share your energy with them and you show people what you're about, it's impossible to dislike what you're doing when they find out all the information. And this quote, we were talking before we started, this quote that has been with me since this whole thing erupted is, prejudice is just an emotional commitment to ignorance. So it's like, these are ill-informed people. I have to think of them as people, not this scary person yelling at me. And I don't know their history or their history. Maybe they were harmed as a child. Maybe they were sexualized as a child. So I have to think of them as people first. So let's go back. So about a week and a half ago, I posted a quick little Facebook page knowing that this was happening, and I started getting letters from all across Canada saying that I was wrong and I don't belong. And that takes me back to little Chris Bolton in North Vancouver. Went to Ridgeway Elementary, and I didn't have a place to belong. I was like a unicorn again. I was just like this strange, creative, didn't like to get dirty, had more girlfriends than boyfriends. And that's the first hit. So when I get all these letters, I think, oh my gosh, people hate me. I don't like it. And I get all like this. But then I think about the bigger picture and how I am so grateful to be on a platform where I can be my authentic self. That I suddenly erupt and I go, you know what? I'm not doing that. Because, God bless her, Rosa Parks. If she would have not sat in the front seat, I don't know where we'd be today. So I'm not putting myself up to that, but I'm saying if we don't all do our little bit, we're all going to be staying in the same mire down with all the negativity. And I just can't wake up in the morning like that.
Hold on, I want to ask one thing before we get to the more of the backstory and what to look forward. Why story time in a library to kids?
Easy. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
When I was a little kid, and I know that I was a one-off or a one in every 1,000 or maybe 1 in every million.
A million, girl.
But there are little Chris Boltons out there, and there are little Susie Dutchmeyers, whatever you want to call them, that they don't fit. So, and they have friends who know that they don't fit. But they're for their friends anyway. So those friends will bring that person who doesn't fit, or that person that doesn't fit will come and see somewhere that they belong, that they can see, but also just have a sparkly, totally different than your usual day, your usual morning with your parents, a totally different kind of story time. Why not?
It's fun.
Variety, it's fun.
You know what I don't get?
Itsy bitsy spider, how sexualized is that?
Right?
Come on.
Not.
Conni, it's like some people think drag queens have a magic wand and they go, bing, you're all gay, all your little children. Why are some people so afraid of drag queens?
Well, you're saying that, and I keep thinking about this grooming, and that I'm grooming
Grooming.
kids to be homosexual or transsexual or whatever. I just want kids to be themselves.
Yes.
And if you think about it, I was groomed for 2 decades to be heterosexual. How did that work out?
Wow.
Yeah.
Like, seriously.
Yeah.
So I just want kids to find their tribe. And if anybody, a child or an adult or a teenager, is trying to be something that they're not, they might be successful, but they're going to attract the wrong people, the wrong experiences, the wrong lifestyle, because that's not who they are.
Yeah.
So they'll never be happy.
And if they have nowhere to go and they don't see themselves anywhere,
That's way worse.
The worst could happen, right? So in posting, just talking about you coming on the show today and talking about Drag Queen Storytime, we've been attacked. We can take it. Come at me, bro. You know, it's mostly bros.
Well, I pity the fools, but
But
that's to you too. Come on.
But they call me a groomer.
Yeah.
And they say, boy, I hope you don't have children. And then I say, well, I do.
Yeah.
And my child can wear whatever the hell he wants.
Thank you.
Not every drag queen is gay.
Thank you. Yes, no. No, it is a mosaic it's a mosaic of the world. It's a mosaic of every community in the drag community. There are cis drag queens. There are butch drag queens that have full beards. There are girls that are actually with vaginas that actually are drag queens.
Yeah.
They are not female impersonators, though.
No.
Let me ask you this, though. I mean, I believe you had a police escort. I know for sure there were police there. So that's got to feel unsafe to you. Are you in any way dissuaded from doing this in the future, or are you
Absolutely not.
feeling
I'm
empowered?
buffered.
Yeah.
I know that every library that I go to, especially the Coquitlam and North Vancouver Library, I do a lot of work with North Vancouver City Library. The contingency plans that they have are all there. So I know that not only, it's not me, the kids are protected, they're not getting scarred. That's my number one thing. Number one. But also the people that are attending, even the people that are protesting me, I don't want them to get hurt. And I believe in a democracy, so it's fine if you don't like what you're seeing, you're allowed to voice it. But you can also just change the channel.
Yeah, don't go.
Don't
Don't
take
go.
your kids if you don't like it.
Yeah, so-
but let your kid go if they like it.
Yes,
How about
and find
that?
an uncle or an aunt that wants to take them, because
You got to sing us out, though. Give us,
Oh,
give
really?
us a little
Okay.
some.
Okay.
Here we go.
All we are saying is give queens a chance.
Woo! Conni
Vance.
Smudge.
I love you all.
You're
Love
welcome.
you.
You're welcome here every
She's
time.
awesome.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Oh, a little on the scene reporting. I couldn't possibly.
Hey,
You're-
I
you're
think
part
you
of the
will.
team.
Connie
Cheers,
Smudge,
ladies.
Steel
Cheers.
Advance. Cheers.
All right.
Keep doing
What a joy.
what you're doing.
And spread the love and leave a situation better than you found it.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Amen. Connie Smudge. Coming up next on Steel Events, better put that down, Jody, because bad news for liquor lovers. There's new alcohol consumption guidelines.
Right.
You're not
Way to
supposed
be Debbie
drink
Downer.
more than 2 drinks a week. We're talking about that next.